Hey you guys, I'm Taylor. Welcome back to AM to Slay. Buckle in. We're doing a tutorial for this dragon fruit inspired eye look. And yeah, I think it looks kind of awesome. So let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of already have makeup on. I had things to do earlier. So I'm just going to use this as like my starting off point, and then we're going to create like a really funky eye. I'm going to a beach themed event tonight, so I want to do like beachy makeup. I'm going to do a dragon fruit inspired eye look, I think. Let's get started. Obviously, I don't want the eyeshadow I already have on to interfere with what I'm going to do next. So I'm just taking like a super fluffy brush, and I just want to like blend this out a little bit, so that it's not as obvious. Much better. To try and brighten all of that back up before I go in with my colors, I'm grabbing the Morphe 9B Matte Essentials, and I'm gonna use that kind of like beige color to just kind of help brighten this all back up a bit. Okay, that helped. So like I said, we're gonna do dragon fruit inspired makeup. So this is the color palette we're working with. In theory, this is gonna be a halo eye, and then like the white and black will be like the lid. The green and pink will be the halo, in theory. Grabbing the Zulu by Juvia's palette and a kind of tapered fluffy brush. We're gonna use this hot pink color to start, and we're gonna go above the crease to start this halo. I'm not sure I'm gonna leave the pink on the nose like that, but right now I don't hate it. Now that I have the base pink kind of on, and I do really like that, I'm gonna switch to the ColourPop Malibu Barbie palette. I think I wanna add some of this sort of shimmery pink shade. It's called Follow the Sun. I'm gonna concentrate that kind of like at the bottom, so it's like more in the crease. And I do kind of want to blend it up into this pink a little bit, just to kind of brighten it a little bit more. So the thing that makes a halo eye is that we're going to use the concealer to kind of cut the lid back out. So I'm just taking my regular concealer, putting some on the back of my hand, and now I'm going to use a flat packing brush and a mirror to start very carefully carving back out my lid space. Like that. Now I'm going to use a slightly bigger brush to set that with a little bit of setting powder, just so that it doesn't crease or start to fly away while I set the other side with concealer. I'll be right back once I've done the other side. Okay, so we have carved out the halo portion of our eye on both sides. Now we are getting into the detail work. I'm going to be using the About Face Fluid Eye Paint. These are both matte formulas. We've got White Noise, this is the white one, and Art of Darkness, this is the black one. This is going to be our actual like dragon fruit-esque part. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the concealer. I'm just going to use the other side to apply the white, which I'm going to put first on the back of my hand. And I need to get a new one because I used a lot of the white one in the winter time. All right, and now same principle as the concealer. We're just going to tap this down. Wow. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone for a little bit, start the other side. There's so much about of the eye paint in my lashes. Okay, I wanna let the eye paint chill for a second. So I'm gonna do some mild complexion touch-ups, and I will be right back. I know I look crazy, but I just gotta let the concealer set while we finish the rest of this eye look, okay? Okay, I'm grabbing one of my new favorite tools. This is an silicone eyeliner brush. Currently it has the blue About Face on it because, you know me, I like blue makeup. I'm just going to use a little micellar water to get that off. Okay, now we're gonna take the black. Oh, just kidding, actually, we've got to touch up the white because that is a creasy, gross mess. Be right back. I tried just patting down more of the white About Face with my finger and that was not happening. So I grabbed the Aura Mirame palette. I'm going to use that white shade. I'm just going to pat that on and see if we can't kind of recuperate what we had going on here. Because this looked really good until I focused on something else for a second. All right, from a distance, it's reading well, but it will not withstand scrutiny. LOL. Back to our regularly programmed, whatever. Going back to the black About Face now. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use my silicone brush to like fake the seeds and we're gonna spot that on. I'm gonna freak out in about 2 seconds if this doesn't turn out the way I envision it turning out, because it's already not doing the damn thing. Okay, more times than not, it always looks crazy until we're done, right? So we just gotta commit to the bit. Okay, I'm grabbing 2 greens. We have the NYX Ultimates, I Know That's Bright, and e.l.f. Retro Paradise. I'm gonna start with Retro Paradise and a buffing brush. See about adding that like underbrow highlight in the green. And then why do I feel like the green has to come all the way down around underneath? Maybe just kind of like etched out on the sides here. Maybe I'll do something more about the under eyes. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do like green for the inner corner and pink underneath. Let's do lashes. As you can see, I have to go back in with mascara. So this is the e.l.f. Big Mood, and I'll be right back. Okay, I added the ColourPop Malibu Barbie pink under the eye and some mascara. Now we're doing lashes. This is Iris by House of Lashes. This is from the Collab Collection. Well, let's get into it. Okay, lashes are on. I used Iris by House of Lashes. I think the lashes themselves are beautiful, but for some reason, putting them on is making me hate the makeup behind it. So, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do about that. Part of me thinks I need to do more like white and less black, and that will make a difference. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully that works. Be right back. Okay, I ended up having to take the inside out and just do it again. I think it looks so much better now, way less like messy. So that's cool. And now that that is settled, we can finally finish this off. I wanna touch up the green with the NYX eyeshadow palette just to get a little bit more vibrancy in there. I feel like we do need a little bit of the green at the bottom somewhere. Maybe a little bit of like right here. I don't not like that. I guess, why not? All right, I think that's it for eye stuff. I'm just gonna touch up the mascara a bit because, you know, I think I messed up with the paint. Be right back. Okay, final look. So I just did a classic brown lip, half up, half down with the hair because it's truly fighting me. And then I'm wearing this vintage Marilyn Monroe embroidered Betsy Johnson dress. And I'm running late, so I'm gonna go Peace out, Girl Scout, and thanks for joining me. Till next time. Bye.